This will be a day long remembered. Now I am the master.
Welcome to another episode of Legends and Theories, and welcome to another part of the Clone Wars Year 2. With this, I am going to do the Padawan Lost storyline, and I hope my voice is good in this because I woke up with a sore throat. It all sounds fine in the recording, but I just hope it isn't bad, so let's go straight into this arc. The Republic are fighting once again to take the world of Felucia, and on it, Ahsoka Tano is leading a group of clone troopers, signing them up before her because she feels something in the Force. She is quickly captured by a Trandoshan hunter and taken away to be hunted, dropped off on an island on a Trandoshan moon. She is forced to fight to survive as she's being hunted down by the Trandoshans. On the island, she runs into some Jedi younglings who are also stranded there and goes to hide with them. And with them, she quickly begins to learn that they've been trapped there for who knows how long, and they don't think it's a good idea to be fighting back and just try to survive. Meanwhile, back on Felucia, Anakin is doing all he can to find Ahsoka, and with it, Plo Koon does mention that they've looked over the area many times and she's clearly not there, and they go to return to Coruscant. Back on the Trandoshan moon, we see the Trandoshans as they go to hunt down the Jedi, and with it, Ahsoka is given a lecture by one of the younglings, Khalifa, who tells her that they can't go and save others because here they are not Jedi, they are just targets for the Trandoshans. Ahsoka goes and ambushes one of the Trandoshans and is able to take his blaster from him and escape, although she does learn that they have the weapons programmed so they will not work once they have been taken from the Trandoshans. And with it, Ahsoka is brought back to the younglings' base, and the younglings have been inspired by Ahsoka to go and try and take down the Trandoshans, and now they're going to go look for their base so they can try and take it. The next day they go, and Ahsoka and Khalifa are separated from the group and are attacked by one of the Trandoshans named Dar, who was the son of the leader of the rest of the Trandoshans. They begin to fight, and in it he does manage to kill Khalifa, but is killed in the fight with Ahsoka, which makes his father furious and vows revenge. Back on Coruscant, Anakin vows not to give up his search for his Padawan, while Plo Koon tells him that whoever she is, she should be fine since Anakin went and trained her. The younglings are devastated by what happened to Khalifa when Ahsoka tells them, but Ahsoka says that she does not want to go down without a fight and plans to ambush the prison dropship when they arrive to drop off new prisoners. With it, they go and attack, and it ultimately fails with the ship going to crash, although they are able to let out any prisoners that are inside. Inspecting the wreckage, a Wookiee named Chewbacca exits out and joins up with the Jedi. Now hiding back in their small camp, Chewbacca suggests building a transmitter from the wreckage of the ship so they can call his home world Kashyyyk to help him. And with this, they go back to the beach and start to go through the wreckage of the ship. And as Ahsoka and Chewbacca are inside, they are ambushed by a Trandoshan who they do barely manage to take down before he could kill Ahsoka and Chewbacca with a sniper shot. After that, Chewbacca is able to build a transmitter, and the Jedi younglings, thinking that it's not going to work, decide to go and attack the Trandoshan's base, which I learned is in the sky. And after that, although Ahsoka does think Chewbacca's plan is going to work, she has to go with them because she can't let them die since she could help. Using the Trandoshan they captured, they are able to use the Jedi mind trick to convince him to go and call the speeder to pick him up. And with it, they are able to steal that speeder and begin to attack the Trandoshan's fortress. Meanwhile, the signal has reached Kashyyyk, and the Wookiees are going to rescue Chewbacca. Back on the platform, we see how Ahsoka and the others are doing fairly well, although they are going to be soon to be outnumbered. But the Wookiees do arrive with the help of the bounty hunters who are on the Halo, and with it, they go and manage to successfully rescue the Jedi younglings, Ahsoka and Chewbacca. Ahsoka also kills the father of the Trandoshan and leader of the tribe in combat, and with it, Ahsoka is returned to the Jedi Order, and Anakin apologizes for letting her be captured, but Ahsoka instead thanks him because if it wasn't for his training that he gave her, that she wouldn't have been able to survive this situation. And from there, the Jedi had not gained much, but this is good for Ahsoka to return to the Order. And honestly, although a lot of people do love this arc, personally, I just never enjoyed this arc. I don't know what it is, although I love Ahsoka as a character and think Chewbacca is just great, and I love him as much as any other Star Wars fan. I don't know, I honestly just never liked this arc specifically. Even though it does go into Ahsoka's character development, making her become more of a leader and an independent thinker as she learns what she's used from Anakin. I honestly just don't know what it is, but this arc has just never been my favorite. And with it, I think that although it is definitely, I guess, yeah, people would enjoy it, I honestly just don't know, and I never really enjoyed it. This entire arc is based off of, I think it was The Most Dangerous Game, which is some, I think it's a short story that I read in like high school. I think most people do, and with it, it's just basically a story of a person hunting down people, and it's just sort of adapted into Star Wars. And I don't know, even before I knew of this story and it was based off of that, I never just really loved this arc. I don't know what it is. Just looking at the basics of it, with Ahsoka getting character development, Chewbacca being there, more, I should have loved it, but I don't know what it is. I just think that it's one of my least favorite arcs, which you'll see in the ranking. And I gave it a score of 78.5, putting it into second to last place. And yeah, I know a lot of people will be furious by this, but it's just something, honestly, I really couldn't justify putting higher because, as I said, although I know a lot of people love this arc, personally, I don't know, it just never worked for me, and it's just one of those few times where I really don't enjoy something that most Star Wars fans have, which isn't super controversial. And yeah, honestly, I do know many of you will disagree with me, and you could tell me about that in the comments. But still, I want to know what you think about this arc and all the other ones. So let me know in the comments, and I'll see you on the next episode of Legends and Theories. Thank you for watching this episode of Legends and Theories. Please subscribe, like the video, share the video, leave a comment, check out the video on screen, and may the Force be with you.